Hello, everyone. Here is Injective interview with Jenna from Injective. Yeah, my name is Ivan. I'm from Stakewell. Yeah, you're on a Stakewell channel, so feel free to hit the like button and subscribe to us. Yeah. Hello, Jenna. How are you?
Good. How are you doing, Ivan? Great to
I'm
be here.
yeah. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I'm more than fine because you are here right now. Yes. Uh, And the first question that I have, can you please explain for those who don't know what is injective in a few sentences? What is injective actually?
Sure. So I would say Injective is a blockchain built for finance, and it's an open, interoperable layer one blockchain which powers next generation DeFi applications, decentralized spot and derivatives exchanges, prediction markets, lending protocols, and it's a fully decentralized central limit order book built with the Cosmos SDK.
What is the history of injective? How the team came up with the idea of injective? Can you tell us?
Sure. So Injective was launched by Eric Chen and Albert Chan, the two co-founders, and they
Mm-hmm.
originally were going to build on Ethereum, and they actually started down that path and realized that Ethereum wasn't really the best house or home for a DeFi application,
Mm-hmm.
and stumbled upon Cosmos and the SDK, and the rest, as they say, is history. They were incubated out of Binance Labs back in 2018. So they've been, OGs in the Cosmos space from day one almost,
Mm-hmm.
and um, have had some great partners along the way. Everyone from Mark Cuban to Pantera to Binance. Um, Again, uniquely positioned in that they have a good mix of DeFi knowledge as well
Mm-hmm.
as tech knowledge, so cryptography and finance, which has allowed Injective and the 40 some builders of Injective Labs, one of the core contributors, to really offer unique DeFi products like the central limit order book, which is very capital efficient.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Injectives, dApps are MEV resistant because they deploy frequent batch auctioning. We have advanced order types.
Mm-hmm.
The onboarding process is very easy. If you want to think of Injective as like a WordPress, and we give you primitives to build order books
Mm-hmm.
and derivatives modules, perps, binary options, etc. So really, it's a project that is strong on both the finance side and on the tech side.
So going back to the interoperability, but we're always speaking about interoperability. So staying here, um, how does it work with non-Tendermint, like non-Cosmos based chains? Um,
So we were very happy to announce that last month, I'm losing track of time here, Wormhole integrated with us. So
mhm,
not only with IBC are we able to connect to all the Cosmos blockchains, but now we can connect to Solana, to Avalanche, and to the other ecosystems via Wormhole, which is one of the
mhm.
premier bridges in the crypto space.
Okay, that's awesome. Absolutely awesome. You on your platform has have auto executing smart contracts, and how do they work? And who pays the fees? So tell our listeners.
Sure. So CosmWasm is obviously used by many projects in the Cosmos ecosystem. And Injective is uniquely positioned in that we have self-executing CosmWasm contracts, which means we're able to offer very advanced order types like stop loss. And we're building with other CosmWasm developers right now. In fact, we're one of the sponsors of the July OsmWasm conference in Berlin,
Whoa.
and are hoping. Yeah, so that's a very exciting news. Very happy to partner with Confio and
Mhm.
all the great builders in that space, Ethan, et cetera. So we're just getting started with Cosmwasm. So if you know of any developers who would love to jump in and work on some projects with us, point them to the GitHub. We're ready to engage.
Mhm. So speaking about the projects, actually, what projects currently working on Injective, and which of them should we try first?
Uh, That's a great question. So we have a couple of dApps that are built on Injective right now, starting with Helix, which is
Mhm.
probably the best known dApp, and that is built by the team at Injective Labs. And on top of that, we also are excited to have Frontrunner in testnet. That is a prediction sports betting application which uses the binary options primitive.
Mhm.
And we have Astroport, which is in testnet and getting ready to launch this month. I know that's been very much anticipated by former users of the product when it was housed on Terra and people within the Injective ecosystem and beyond. In addition to Frontrunner and Astroport, which
Mhm.
are probably two of the dApps getting the most attention right now. We also have Waverly, which is an order book derivatives exchange. It has a really sleek UI and a new mobile friendly view, which their user base has very much appreciated. We
Mhm.
have QWERTY Exchange, another order book decentralized exchange. Dexterium. They were the birthplace of the trading guilds in Injective. And we have INJ Dojo, which
Mhm.
is where the ninjas really hone their trading skills. Let's see what else. I'm trying to make sure I don't forget anybody. Some exciting new projects are like the Bitcoin Exchange,
Mhm.
which was a team that started building after the Jump Hackathon last year.
Mhm.
And we also recently collaborated with White Whale.
Mhm.
They're a liquidity protocol, interchain, and they deployed the first lending and AMM dApp on Injective.
Mhm.
So that was pretty exciting. And they're bringing liquidity hubs and bot first pools, flash
Mhm.
loan vaults to Injective. So expanding the DeFi offerings on the platform.
Mhm.
Let's see, what else do we have building? We also have Cato. We're
Mhm.
very excited to partner with them on a fiat on-ramp solution
Mhm.
and to Injective. And let's see what else. Injective Punks. We never thought we'd go down the NFT road, but they are the first and original Injective NFT collection.
Mhm.
So that's pretty exciting. And and then we have some other projects that we're talking to people who are interested in building on Injective, and we hope it's just the start of more dApps onboarding in 2023.
Okay, can you tell us which one? What projects are you onboarding right now?
Well, the two projects that are in testnet right now
Mhm.
are Frontrunner and Astroport.
Mhm.
So those are the publicly announced projects, and then the Injective business development team is crazy busy right now. So not only in general has there been a lot of interest in Cosmos, but some other protocols that
Mhm.
are moving onto Cosmos brought a lot of eyeballs and builders into that space,
Mhm.
as well as the FTX collapse brought a lot of interest from Solana projects. It hasn't hurt that we recently announced the $150 million venture fund,
Mhm.
working with some great partners there to try
Mhm.
to bring more eyeballs, builders, again, not just to Injective, but to the entire Cosmos ecosystem.
Mhm.
It's been really exciting to have some of the early backers of Injective partner with us, as well as have new partners, Flow Traders, Gate.io, KuCoin
Mhm.
Ventures, IBG Capital, Jump, Pantera, we've got Kraken Ventures. We've got a lot of really, really top tier partners that
Mhm.
really want to invest in Injective and builders on
Mhm.
the blockchain.
I
They see
see.
the value of the DeFi proposition we offer.
Mhm. So one small, I would say, funny question: what is Ninja Pass?
What is Ninja Pass? So Ninja Pass is um, a pass you can earn by participating with some of the dApps or entering some of the lotteries, etc. And it gives you early access to things like Astroport testnet, if you want to play around with
Mhm.
it. Frontrunner testnet. Frontrunner actually just dropped $1,000 USDC to Ninja Pass holders for their testnet trading. So it gives you a whole
Mhm.
bunch of perks and benefits, and we're figuring out how to better engage the super builders, super fans, super developers in the space, and give them just an extra little perk
Mhm.
along the way.
Okay. How many ninjas do you have? Right.
That is a very good question, and one that I can't answer right now. Can I get back to you?
Okay. Okay. We
It's
will.
a limited group.
Uh-huh. So we should say our subscribers to go right now to Injective website and get the Ninja Pass because it's limited group.
Yes, exactly, exactly. And we started rolling out the Ninja Pass a couple months ago,
Mhm.
and it was very well received, with more and more people asking for access and how they can earn some passes. So, stay tuned, keep an eye on the Injective Twitter feed as we release more passes in the coming weeks or months.
Mhm. Okay, sure. Are you completely open source project or do you have any secrets?
So, Injective is in the process of going completely open source. Some of the code base is open source already. We're just waiting
Mhm.
for some final audits um, to be able to complete the transition. But that is the ultimate goal, and we are almost there.
Mhm. What was the main challenge?
The main challenge.
Yeah, the
I
main
think
challenge.
it's I think the main challenge is trying to get good product out the door as soon as possible. There are so many exciting things going on. There are so many different features we'd like to roll out, and it's
Mhm.
just a question of putting your head down, getting the devs to focus on what needs to be done,
Mhm. Not to get
and
distracted.
to deliver, not to get distracted, exactly, and continue delivering on the strong base that Injective already has.
Okay, so out of this challenge, what advice you would say to anyone who is building project in DeFi project right now?
I would say sign up for Injective's hackathon,
Sure.
which has registration open until the 24th. We've got a lot of good partners there. I mean, the internet is your friend. It's so easy nowadays to do research into good projects, starting from projects' websites to their GitHub, to their Twitter, to their Discord. There's an overwhelming amount of information that's available right now. So I would say, poke around and see what appeals to you,
Mm-hmm.
um, what languages you like, Solidity, Rust, Go, etc. Where you want to focus your energies.
Mm-hmm.
But DeFi opens a lot of world of possibilities right now, especially with people being very concerned about the viability of sexes or the security of sexes. DEXs have become very popular and have a lot of attention right now, and a
Mhm.
lot of new user engagement and existing user engagement. So it's a great time to be in the DeFi space, even though it seems like the whole crypto world is crashing around us.
Actually, the whole crypto world is crashing around you, around Injective, because Injective is actually growing. Yeah. Can you tell us what's the secret of success?
I think the secret of success is building a strong team, knowing what you need to focus on, and being really good partners and engaged with the rest of the crypto community. Mirza, who heads BD, has been
Mhm.
involved in crypto for years. He knows everyone in the space, and he wants to make sure not just the Injective boat floats, but everyone else does. If there's a way that we can help someone else and they can help us, and we can build a better product, working together, we're on board. I think the the value proposition of a central limit order book fully on chain with zero gas fees appeals to a lot of people around the world. So it's a solution that almost sells itself in some ways. It explains why we've had very strong interest from, Wormhole, why we've had
Mhm.
very strong interest from App Support, while why Pith is coming on board, why you'll see a lot of exciting new announcements over the next coming months.
Okay, so speaking about that, what announcements? What are your plans for this year? Yeah.
Well, I mean, we've got a lot of things coming, um, and we hope that the hackathon, the hackathon we're doing with Jora Hacks,
Mhm.
the sponsorship of the CosmWasm Awesome Wasm conference, the co-sponsorship of ETH Denver, which is next month, and the Ecosystem Ventures Fund will really um, open more doors for other people to start working with Injective, and also open a world of options for Injective, for us to grow beyond the current offerings.
The last question is a question we have from our delegators. So, why do you need to go from osmosis to injective hub to get exchanged injective?
Why do you need to go from osmosis?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So when you exchange like Osmo, for example, for INJ, yes, you have those INJ in
Mhm.
your assets, and you have to go to injective hub.
Well, hopefully, you soon will be able to um, have many options for acquiring Injective. I would say every day we have more and more talks
Mhm.
with exchanges, with protocols, with bridges, et cetera, to get rid of that pain point.
Mhm.
Just even right before this call, as an example, KuCoin just announced that they're supporting Injective natively starting next Monday.
Mhm.
So we're constantly trying to ease that pain point, because we do recognize it is a pain point
Mhm.
for a lot of people. I think that's one of the adoption hurdles to DeFi right now, is the onboarding process, if you're not already in the ecosystem. Thank you very much for inviting us on. It's been a wonderful relationship with Stakewall validating for Injective, and hope to continue the partnership and work together to build out a stronger community for both the Stakewall delegators as well as Injective builders.
Yeah, this is the work that we do all together. Yes, and thank you for your great project. Yeah, we are happy to validate your node. Yeah, what I can say to be your partners. Yeah, thank you very much.